We're pretty much queued up to where the last video cut off, so we're going to try to get through this without a major loss of brain cells as last time. Meaning that by the time this is over, we're all going to be pretty much in a fucking vegetative state. So, here we go.
A friend with you. And also your cell phone, mace, whatever you can use to protect yourself. Here it says 7% of...
You should also beat people heavily with a dildo. Just for the hell of it. You know, like GTA, you go get the big purple dildo of death and just start hitting motherfuckers with it. Yeah.
Rapes are committed by a relative. That means your uncle, your dad, your grandpa, your brother, whatever. In my opinion, considering rape statistics, I don't believe you should trust any male fully unless you're married to them. And even then, it's questionable. And here it confirms...
Wow. There's a lot creepy about that sentence, especially coming from you. You're married to a girl 10 years younger than you, and that girl has a mentality that's about 4 years younger than her, from what I've observed. So that's really weird, all on that. Why should anybody trust anything that you're having to say? You just said that nobody should trust any male fully, unless you're married to them? Well, what's that caveat? What the fuck is the difference between being engaged or in a serious relationship and marriage? Where the fuck is the cutoff? What do you think, that a marriage is, oh, you're tied to me, you stupid cunt, so you can't do anything now? I own you, and I would never hurt you because you're my property? Because the way you do relationships, Greg, that's what it comes off as. I think that you have some kind of a weird sort of D&M mentality in your brain, and you think that's how relationships should work because you don't exactly know how to be a more dominant human being. You're just a bitch who bends over backwards for people and spends all your money on them, even though you can't tell the difference between somebody respecting what you're doing for them and then using you, like it seems most women do. You stupid pissed ant little fucktard. But to be honest, there's just so much wrong with it. I mean, 7% is an insignificant number given many statistics. And the fact that you're trying to imbue a distrust in your viewers from their families, once again, is just fucking scary and weird. I mean, you do this all the time. You do not want the young kids who watch your videos to trust their mom and dad. For whatever reason, you don't want them to trust their families. I mean, this video has almost nothing to do with the subject of rape itself, and it's just more brain-controlling bullshit. I've been doing this long enough to know exactly what the fuck this is. You're sick and tired of people listening to advice from people smarter than you, which is probably like 99% of humanity, and you want them to listen to somebody who's fucking stupid, and that's you. You want them to listen to somebody who doesn't have any clue what they're talking about. You just fucking guise that under the auspices of a video about rape. And I mean, this website's done in like Comic Sans. So there's nothing in this that I can take seriously. Almost based on that alone. Ugh.
Exactly what I said a few moments ago. The number one weapon that they use against you is your trust. Here it's suggesting that you go with your gut feeling. If something feels uncomfortable, get out of the situation. Here it gives a phone number, 1-800...
In your case, that's what women find out about you far too late. Because the number one weapon you use against young girls, Greg, is their trust. Which is fucking creepy that you're even talking about this.
359-0056. This says 683,000 rapes occur every single year. That's incredibly sad, and more of us need to make videos and show...
If you haven't noticed, check out the music in the background and just watch this fucking shit. I swear to God, I think that the American flag just needs to get dropped down behind him while he makes this, from how he thinks he sounds.
Support for the victims and try to educate people who aren't yet victims. When rape is no longer seen as something that's easy, but rather highly punishable. When these statistics start to turn around...
As if it wasn't already. Do you think that a lot of rapists aren't aware of the consequences of their actions? Yes, they are, Greg. They just don't fucking care. Much like you don't fucking care that you practically forced yourself on somebody I know. And I ought to fucking kick you in the jaw as hard as I can for that, you stupid fuck.
And more people are put in jail for raping individuals. When more victims of rape stand up for themselves and say, hey, this person did it because they're a brave soul who doesn't want anyone else to suffer what they...
Listen to this fucking music. What do you think you are? Some kind of guy who thinks he's brave just because he made a fucking video about rape statistics, for Christ's sake? When you've beaten the living fucking unholy Christ out of someone who's victimized someone you know in that fashion, with your bare fucking hands, then you get the chance to feel like, oh, your ego is inflated. But really, I never felt that way. I felt that I did the right fucking justful thing and then forgot about it. You're the kind of asshole who thinks that, oh, well, this is the ultimate thing that I needed to do. I made this fucking video, and that's all that it amounts to, and that this is the best that I can fucking do. Just like you think your animal rights thing has really got anything going for it. All you do is you make videos about a topic that has something to do with something emotionally charged, and then you think you fucking won because it got a lot of views, which is stupid. It's utterly stupid. Everything you've done since the time that I last stopped making videos and up until now has just been the same fucking idiotic style over substance moronic bullshit that it's always been. I don't really think that there's anything more to your personality than that. I just think that you managed to strike out lucky by getting this YouTube thing, this bullcrap, and if it really hadn't been for that, you'd have no friggin' life. You'd be still sucking your mama's tits and living off your family's money for the rest of your fucking life because you just don't know how to be an adult. At all. And I think the fact that you're dispensing advice on a topic like this, something that I feel that you yourself are pretty fucking guilty of, you know, it's just weird and backwards, and it just should be fucking... There's got to be laws against people like this, frankly.
When we as a society almost unanimously say no and show no tolerance for this kind of behavior, this world and these girls will be far better off. Once again...
Yeah, they'll be little fucking insane cultists ready for Greg's fucking breeding and rituals, right? Anyway, whatever. You know, I find it just fucking hilarious. You think that society doesn't feel that rape is somehow a bad thing, okay? I mean, yeah, they're the people who think that it's the most evil thing of all evil things. You know, well, yeah, fuck genocide, whatever. Of course, that couldn't possibly be worse than rape, even though genocides generally involve a lot of rape. Yeah, I think that's kind of stupid. But I think it's stupid that you assume that people don't assume this is already a bad thing. What do you think? You're just bringing this knowledge to people? They never heard it before in their lives? Right. Right. Okay.
Your rapist could be your boyfriend. It is possible that it could be a total stranger. But the bottom line is, no matter your rapist, they are a coward. And I hope you show how...
Kind of like you, because you're such a pussy-ass motherfucker that I've been burning your fucking bridges for over 4.5 years, and you haven't once said my name or my fucking YouTube name, because you're a piss-ant little coward. Sorry, I got all the intelligent subscribers, sir. Let's try again.
Brave you are by standing up.
Listen to this fucking music. I feel like I'm watching the end of Gone with the Wind. And in that vein, frankly, I don't give a fuck. Oh, that could have been from another movie, though.
And bringing this person to justice. Regardless, thank you so much for watching this channel. I hope this was educational to you. I hope I helped. Bye.
What in the fuck? What in the fuck? What do you mean you think you fucking helped? You didn't help in any way, shape, or form. You just made people feel worse for something that happened to them that was beyond their control, and said that if you don't go to purely for justice for this thing, if you seek only emotional consoling or counseling, I can't even talk right now, you're a piece of shit. And then what do afterward? You advertise all your other fucking channels, you self-indulgent cunt. What the fuck is that shit? This wasn't educational whatsoever. It didn't help in any way, shape, or form. And it just made a whole bunch of people who probably turned to you for advice about these sort of things feel like even worse for something that happened to them. Something that you forced onto another person. And you goddamn know you fucking did it. And I hope that fucking eats away at you for the rest of your goddamn stupid pissant life. You little fuck. I don't know what kind of a human being you really are on the inside. And I don't want to know. I really don't. More and more I'm figuring it out the more videos like this that I do, but whatever. This is just... I mean, look, I hope this video was educational, and I hoped it helped. By the way, here are my fucking products. Would you like to buy them? You might as well just fucking tattoo the Adidas logo on your friggin' forehead, you stupid fuck. It's like that part in one of the Wayne's World movies where like, man, people that sell that are so lame, and Garth is sitting there head to toe in Reebok shit. You know? Yeah, I mean, it's that kind of equivalence. I mean, who the fuck are you? A person who literally forced himself on somebody that I know to talk about any of these situations. And the way that you talk about them, and the links I put in my first video, and then I'll put in this video too. I mean, good God, what is your deal with rape? I mean, did you do something, Gregory, to somebody a long time ago that was real fucked up, that you hope they keep their mouth shut about? that you don't want to own up to? Because it really seems like it. It really seems like it. I think the reason you think all of us haters are dumb fucking retarded shitheads is because your girlfriend has enough intelligence in her brain to start asking you questions about why do people say these things about you? Why do they have this fucking hatred and vitriol to you? Well, darling, I'll tell you why. It's because your husband's a worthless piece of crap who doesn't care about you for anything more than the fact that you're a walking pair of tits and a vagina that he can squeeze and stick his dick inside anytime he needs to. He respects you just about as much as a trash man respects a bag of garbage that he has to throw out with the morning's load of shit. Okay? The guy hasn't given a flying fuck about any female in his life at all because he doesn't have the capacity to love anybody. And if you really think that a fucking romantic kiss on a sunset beach in a picture is something that equates to what is the complexity of love, then at best you have a very nebulous and dim view of romanticism, love, and purity. Something that could not encompass the moron you married. But on the off chance that you're one of these people who go after people... Oh, I just killed you all. I'm sorry. I dropped my camera. I have killed my whole audience. If you're one of these people who drop their camera during videos and you're a fucking asshole named Stevie, raise your hand. I hope to God you all survived that. That was unbelievably embarrassing, and I knew it was going to fall because I felt it like slipping off my thumb. But let me get back to my point. If you really want to know what I think about this, I just totally sidetracked myself by doing that. So let me get back onto my frame of thought here. If this is the way it is, and she's really the kind of person I think she is, she's just fucking this guy because of his celebrity status. You know, it's like, well, whatever. I mean, he makes a lot of YouTube money. He's got a dick. If I suck it occasionally, I'll get a piece of that fame. Whatever. And then I'm gone. Then whatever. Then you're a slutty bitch. And you're a piece of crap for doing that. But you're giving him what he deserves. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to try to do another video on this particular topic after this is done. So, yeah, I might as well go do that now. Yay! La da da da.